Hi, thank you so much for making time to join for this session of Jose Zoom Business Tips. We are really excited to have you to share a couple of thoughts on what to do when you take a business loan. And so, do feel free to give us a thumbs up if you like these sessions, and definitely also give us feedback if you believe there are a couple of things that we should do to improve this session so that you can get the maximum benefit from it. So, let's go down to business then. What to do when you take a business loan? we we know that as a business owner, you may run out of stock or funds that is solely needed to guarantee the smooth operations of your business. And so you constantly either borrow from friends or family, and sometimes you try to see if you can even get a loan from the bank. Um, when we tell businesses that they can also get loans from the bank, some of the experiences that they share is they always get denied. But there's no need to panic. If you've been actively recording your sales and expenses on Oze for at least 30 days, you can apply for a loan with Oze. Every Oze business user becomes eligible to apply for a loan after 30 days of actively using the Oze app. And so um, go ahead and just apply to the Oze short loan terms. So today we'll share tips on what you should not do after you take a business loan. But before we get down to that business, let's talk about a couple of things, share some food for thoughts that we have. Banks in general have tightened up their standards and are extra cautious in terms of the risk associated in giving up loans. Let's look at the publications from the Bank of Ghana. Recent publication from the Bank of Ghana suggests that loans growth has slowed to 3.6% in 2020 alone. That's against a growth of 25.8% in 2019. What this means is that the supply of money to businesses as loans in 2019 was 25.8, but in 2020, it has drastically reduced to 3.6. Just pause and think about that. This means the money that business owners will be getting or will actually have access to or were given access to in 2020 was only 3.6%. And we all know 2020 was a very tough time for businesses. It was a very difficult moment because of COVID. And so coming by loan or credit facilities was difficult. Now, that is a sign that commercial lending is on the decline and banks are trying to reduce the risk in giving out loans. This is also partly because of uncertainty towards financing startups. Banks are realizing the risk associated in giving out loans to startups because their future is not exactly guaranteed. And so banks see startups or small, medium scale enterprises to be extremely risky. When you go down also to cases of regulations, because of the collapse of banks in Ghana, the Bank of Ghana has tightened regulations to make sure that the due process is followed. Money is not just given out to small businesses without proper due diligence. And so all of these factors has made it very cumbersome for a small business owner to actually access finance. And so when you get a loan as a small business owner, it is important, your only currency left is goodwill. It's important to build a very strong goodwill with your loan provider to make sure that they keep finding it easy to give you a loan in the future. One important part to look at is less profit on smaller loans. Now, banks would spend the same energy on a business that is taking 10,000 CDs and that same energy on a business that is taking 100,000 CDs. So if a business is being given 10,000 CDs, the resource that is marshaled to make sure to check the due diligence of that business, to check the books of that business, and the profits that will be derived is lesser compared to giving out loans to a business that is applying for 100,000 cedis. I hope this is clear. So the bank will deem it to be much profitable in terms of the interest that will be getting from a loan offer of 100,000 cedis to a business, and make that business a priority than the business that is asking for a 10,000 cedis. So of course, the bank too is a business, so it needs to maximize its profit, and so it will definitely go for the opportunity to give out a loan of 100,000 to that business. Now, all of this are things that are making it harder day by day for small businesses to acquire loan. So it is important not to do certain things as a business that will rob you of future loan opportunities when you're in that mix. One key indicator or statistics that you also need to look at is that non-performing loans, that is NPLs, have also increased to 15.3% from 13.8% in 2019. So this means that loans that were offered to businesses in 2019, not all of them were received in 2020. So banks have actually gotten their money locked up with other businesses, and they had to write them off as non-performing loans. And so these are difficult times as a business owner, and it's very important to create good goodwill. Okay, so as a business, hopefully you've received a loan from your loan provider. And so one of the things to do is to make sure that together with your loan provider, you create an on-time repayment or a flexible repayment plan. You must pay back your loan on time, because loan repayment of a loan may lead to you losing assets, paying higher interest as penalties, or even getting blacklisted from future loans. So it is always important to agree with your loan or your lender on a flexible payment plan that works for your business. Okay, so a flexible payment plan will help your business stay on schedule. So it is always key to decide with your loan provider that you're much confident to pay back a loan on a monthly basis during this period of the month. Maybe you pay off you pay salaries getting to the end of the month, you pay bills, you probably have more money coming into the business getting to the end of the month. And so you discuss with your loan provider and say you are much more confident that between the 25th to the 30th of every month, you are likely to pay back your loan. And so your repayments plan should focus on those dates so that it becomes easier for you to pay. Have that discussion with your lender to make sure that it's placed on your loan agreement. A flexible repayment plan would help you to stay on schedule. So if you are not comfortable paying at the beginning of the month, mention it to your loan provider. It is always important to be an active participant during the agreement process in this stage. Number two, be professional with the loan. This is extremely important. Be professional. Look, it is typical with sole proprietors or sole business owners, to have their personal money mixed up with their business money. It is very typical. As a business, you need to separate your personal finances from your business finances if you want to repay your loans quickly. And so you need to be professional with your loan. This is the way to do it. Create a separate business account and make sure your personal account does not mix with that. Pay yourself from the business account into your personal account. Don't say, this is my business account, I'm paying myself, and so I'm dipping my hands into my business account to pay myself. Make sure to transfer your salary from your business account into your personal account and feed on your personal account. This should be independent of each other. if you want to be able to grow and pay your loans quickly. And avoid diverting loans from your business to finance personal expenses. There are cases whereby you take a loan and immediately you get a family emergency. Maybe an uncle, got injured, something happened to an uncle, and they're asking you to send money for that uncle to be hospitalized. Endeavor not to take the loan that you just received from the bank to finance that. That was not the purpose for the loan. And so it's key to emphasize that your business takes care of itself with the loan. So avoid diverting loans. Divide your finances to avoid mix-ups so that you may see your default or pay your loans late. Always be professional with the loan. Number 3, stick to the goal for acquiring a loan. Stick to the goal. The minute you take a loan, you either ride or die with the loan. The reputation of your business depends on that. Because if you do not repay back a loan, you are likely to lose assets. You are likely to lose a part of your business, or you are likely to have a bad reputation in the financial scape. And so when you take a loan, now is not a time to use that loan for other things. Do not be generous with the fund. Stick to the goal for acquiring a loan. If you took out a loan to purchase machinery or maybe inventory, do not do anything else with the loan. Use that loan for that specific purpose for which you acquired it. Loans are meant to achieve a particular purpose. It is not freebies. And so you should know that you are going to pay back that loan and also pay interest on that loan. It is important to utilize that loan to generate enough revenue to pay back both principal and interest. Because you've injected the money into your business, it is important to quickly turn that money into profit so that you can pay back the loan provider as quickly as possible, plus the interest, which is the cost for taking that loan. And the quicker that you do that, the better. And so stick to the goal for acquiring that loan. If you're a business and you've taken a loan to buy raw materials, maybe you're into shoe production, you want to buy leather, do not divert that leather purpose for the loan that you took to something else you may pay dearly. Number 4, monitor, monitor, monitor. It is always key to know how much loan you still owe, how much you have paid so far, when your repayment date is getting due, and if you're in good standing. That is key. So be in the know about your debt balance. You can use the ozeapp to be able to stay on top of your loan or to monitor your loan. The ozeapp is designed in such a way that you can now enter loans that you have taken, know your repayment schedule, and know how much you are left to pay. The loan feature also reminds you when your payment due date is about getting closer. And so you can use the ozeapp to help you monitor, monitor, and monitor. In case you are paying on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, the app also can help you to do that. Look, when you monitor, you'll always be in the know as you work hard to make profit to finance your debts. Monitoring is essential if your business has a payment plan that is, very close together. So doing all of this will see your business maintain a good credit score, and be eligible for more financial support. This is key. Your business has a going concern, and so it is important to build a business that would always have the goodwill from lenders for your business to get the funds that they need. Monitor your loans. It is not freebies. Something that has been given to you for you to pay back. Let's go quickly to the 5th, what to do. Regular engagement with your loan provider. Look, regular engagement with your loan provider helps you. It helps you to keep your loan provider in loop of your business. After the loan, avoid a hide and seek game with your loan provider. When your repayment date is due, ensure that you keep them updated. If you will not be able to pay on time, give them a heads up. 2-3 days ahead, let them get them informed, let them know that these are the challenges that you're having, and so you will not be able to pay at the established date. Perhaps they should give you 2 or 3 days more so that you can make that payment. This is important to make sure everyone is well updated on your business situation. In case your business will not make payments as scheduled, communicate to your loan provider in advance. So this will help maintain goodwill between your business and the loan provider. Sometimes even some banks or some financial providers even send out their resource persons to your business to sit down with you and brainstorm the challenges or the situations where there could be leakages in your business, where there could be money, going out of your business. You can minimize. So you actually get to benefit from coaching sessions when you always keep your loan provider in the loop, because your loan provider also wants that money back, and they would support you in ways that would help you to be able to generate quick income to pay back your loan. In effect, you are getting finance and you're also getting consultation as well for you to grow your business. This is a win-win situation for your business. So always regular engagement with your loan provider is essential. Good. Loans are not freebies. They are payable at an interest rate. When you have this in mind as a business, you will take your loan repayment seriously. You will take it seriously. We've had conversations with business owners as to what they think would happen to them if they default on a loan. Most of the responses received lies within the realm of they either get arrested, they get taken to court, or they lose some assets in their business. All of this is not good for you. So do not consider loans as freebies. They are not. You will pay back the principal plus an interest. Interest is the cost associated for getting the loan the time that you got it. And so do not consider loan as freebies. It's key. Yeah, Oze Loans is here. You can also apply to the Oze short-term loan in case you need financial support. We would look at your data. We'll look at the amounts that you're requesting, and definitely when you apply, submit a 3 month recent bank statement or Momo statement attached to your application, and then we would process and figure out how much you can conveniently take as a business and survive to be able to repay back that loan. And so go to the Oze website, click on Oze short-term loans, and quickly apply. It's very easy to do that. In case you have any questions for us, and probably this session, there are a couple of things that you need clarity on, please go ahead and send Coach a WhatsApp or send Coach an email. We'll be glad to assist, to answer any of your questions, and definitely give us feedback so that we can keep improving this session for you to benefit more. Thank you so much for having us, and do prosper in your business. Thank you.